Oh, it looks delicious, doesn't it? You wouldn't think that we were talking about diamonds. We are, in fact, of course, talking about chocolate diamonds in this hour. And Vian is the only company in the world who can sell you these very exclusive chocolate diamonds because they have the rights to sell chocolate diamonds throughout the world. And what you will see in this hour is not just the most beautiful of coloured diamonds in your chocolate, in your vanilla, in the ombre design, but you will see the epitome of fine jewellery design. And the reason is because Vian has centuries of experience in fine jewellery. Not only that, we have the most incredible guest. She is experienced in ways that I could only dream of myself. She has done some of the most incredible things in the world. She can help to explain the inspiration behind Vian, and she actually has had quite a long-running relationship with Vian as well, and has recently returned to the fold. But also she understands so much about gems. We'll talk about her experience as we go along. Her name is Jaina, and she is such a fountain of knowledge for us. And this is an hour where you get to enjoy, appreciate and hopefully take home a piece of something that is unlike anything that you will see anywhere in Australia and New Zealand. So let's get you shopping. We do have brand new pieces for this hour, which is very exciting. In fact, there are 6 brand new pieces, and we've got price reductions, and we've got 6 easy payments, and we've got pieces that are customer favourites that haven't been seen for a little while, and of course exclusive to us here in Australia and New Zealand on TVSN. I'm going to start off with the saving, because when you save $200 on your Vian chocolate diamond pieces, you want to make sure that you take the opportunity as it's presented. These I wanted to show you straight up because they're unlike anything else in this hour. Yes, they are a huggy hoop design, but do you have in your collection any rose gold huggy hoops that give off this incredible sparkle from the chocolate and white diamonds? I don't think so. And of course that ombre effect, which sees that graduation of colour, that colour change running through, is extraordinarily beautiful. 6 easy payments means you can get them home today for $466.50 plus delivery and be enjoying these for 6 months, and of course and paying them off over that time. And don't forget, you do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So get them home. Have a look at them with your own eyes, try them on yourself, and then you have the chance to make that jewellery decision once it's in your hands. Now, brand new, I've got 2 pieces, so that incredible sweet idea that we love of the matching styles. We're going to start with the pendant, 317184. It does include the chain, the 14-carat chain. By the way, I must mention that everything in this hour is at that premium level of gold, 14 carat. Look at the shapeliness of this. Look at the beauty of the design. Nothing that you will see in this hour is, shall we say in inverted commas, run-of-the-mill, generic. Everything is exceptionally beautiful, and just that rounded shape of this gives it such an expressiveness that I love. Your easy payment's at $333.17. And it includes the 14-carat gold, yellow gold chain as well. There's the earrings at the bottom of the screen at $19.99. 0.42 carats of the diamonds in there. Now, what I want to show you, this is actually 3 individual rings because we have them for you in yellow gold, rose gold, or white gold options. This is a perennial favourite. This is the one that everyone, I think a lot of you actually may start your journey with Vian and chocolate diamonds. You do have the white gold there. You then have the rose gold there and the yellow gold at the end. You'll see that they are running across the entire top of the finger. In fact, I'm going to say they are a half eternity, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, diamond half eternity, even says it in the details. $166.50 gets this home, but you do have those size choices across the different metal colours, which is fabulous. And these are perfect for you to stack with each other to create the three gold colours, the trilogy, if you like. But of course, they work back beautifully against your other coloured and not coloured diamonds, your white diamonds. 314295 is the item number there. And oh, I just caught a little sparkly look of the one that I've got on my hand too. We're going to bring that to you in a moment. It is a white gold option as well. Now, I did give you a little bit of a brief insight into the experience of our gorgeous guest, Jaina, but let's talk to her and introduce her to you all properly. Hello to you, Jaina. Welcome back to TVSN.
Hi, Nikki. Thank you for having me, and thank you for you to have me into your home. I'm so excited to be here to share the Levian story with you. It's such an incredible journey. This family has been literally passionate about jewelry and gemstones for over 500 years, 500 years of tradition of passing on the love for jewelry, jewelry making. It's not just about the gemstones, it's about the creating of the process, the designs. Levian has over 100,000 designs. Of course, you can shop everything right on your website. And, we're exclusive to TVSN in Australia and in New Zealand. So this is your Levian home shopping destination.
And it's a really important thing for everyone to understand the pedigree that we are looking at here, because this is, as you said, a family brand, 500 years of putting their name out there and having people return again and again and again, because the quality is paramount. And of course, these beautiful chocolate diamonds that we're seeing are particular to Levian. They have seen an opportunity to elevate these beautiful rare diamonds and take them into, this fine jewellery world. So a lot of people have not had the opportunity to see them. We'll talk about that again in a moment. Let's introduce everyone to our first brand new piece. It is brand new, but it's limited to only size N here. Resizing definitely an option up or down here. You've got your chocolate diamonds, but also your nude diamonds. Yes, this is going to be a little bit of a sensual show, everyone. Under $1,000, which is fabulous here. 15 points in total. Your easy payments are going to make it super easy to get this home. Check it out for yourself. $166.50 plus delivery to get it home. So let us talk about chocolate diamonds and how Levian came to trademark this incredible colour of diamond.
Well, Levian does set an incredible standard with everything that we do. You'll notice the details on the ring, from the cardinal points of the diamonds to the beautiful chocolate in the center, to the black and rhodium, to the fully finished undergalleries. And, we wouldn't sacrifice quality anywhere. So, when the Argyle mines first opened back in the 1980s, they started producing around 80% of the world's chocolate diamonds. So when it came to our supply, they definitely gave us 80% of our supply. So now that the Argyle mines have shut down, Levian is struggling to find larger chocolate diamond solitaires. And what we did is, when we partnered with the Argyle mines, we looked at the color standard that they had, and they had a great scale. And on that scale, we've decided that C4, C6, or higher was the perfect color for chocolate. It was richer, it was more vibrant, it had just this incredible life to it. It really had that deep essence, that really luxurious deep essence that you expect from a chocolate diamond. Then we decided SI clarity or higher also was going to be the standard of our chocolate diamonds. And it's not just about the color and the clarity, it's also about the cut. To this day, Levian hand cuts and hand sets every gemstone. And we cut the gem to its most ideal proportion, so you get the sparkle that you crave from a beautiful piece of jewelry.
We're going to show you the details now on that scale that you're talking about. And I think it's important that everyone notes what it says. There's strong colour, more rare and more valuable. And this is about understanding that what everyone is getting here, and you've mentioned the Argyle diamond mine. We know what happened with pink diamonds from the Argyle diamond mine. We know that Levian has now captured the market with the chocolate diamonds from the Argyle diamond mine, predominantly, as you said, not all. But it is this quality of the chocolate diamonds that really makes this something special. And then the Levian design principles are there as well.
And, Nikki, we sit at this incredibly pivotal moment, and I don't think it got emphasized enough, because when the Argyle mines closed, they did so very quietly back in 2020, when the rest of the world was closed as well, right? So people were just like, okay, well, they're closed. No, the thing about this is they do not plan on reopening to the mining of diamonds. And that's a very significant thing. They provided around 20% of the world's diamonds, around 90% of pink diamonds, and around 80% of chocolate diamonds. Now, only the top 5% of chocolate diamonds that came out of the mine actually set to our standards. So we really only utilize that top 5%. However, they did supply us with around 80% of our supply. So now we're working our way through that supply. Larger solitaires are going to be the first thing that's gone. But also the matching, the ombre effects, these are all getting very laborious, very difficult for us to be able to do. So you really do sit at this incredible moment where, if you don't own a piece, it truly is the cherry on top of your jewelry wardrobe. Yeah. See them in person, because you'll be blown away by how ignited the brilliance is.
Absolutely. That round cut in the centre is a 2.69. It's one of the larger ones that we're going to be seeing in this hour. So that's a 4-pointer on its own. Then you've got another 2 of the natural chocolate diamonds there at 1.79. Let's talk about the nude diamonds. What does nude diamond mean to everyone when it comes to Levian?
So they just have a hint of color, just a little kiss of color. So almost like the froth on top of your cappuccino, and as you get deeper into the mocha, you know what I mean?
Yes.
They just have that hint, that little swirl of color about them, but it gives them this almost like really beautiful kind of glowing scintillation that's so unexpected. And again, everyone is cut to its most proportion. So when we do that, that enhances the sparkle. So when the facets within a diamond line up, you're going to get more brilliance, more sparkle, more performance. And when it comes to Levian, it's not just about the color, the cut, the clarity. It's about the fact that we're going to finish every detail. We're going to make sure every aspect of that ring is set to the standard that you deserve. You know, Mother's Day is not that far away. Maybe your diamond birthday. There are so many reasons to treat yourself. And I think more and more we all want those heirloom and legacy pieces that we know we can pass on from generation to generation.
Now, everyone, the details that you're seeing on the screen, yes, that is for that ring. Under $1,000. Absolutely striking piece. And then there's one in a cart there, by the way, and only one now remaining. Very limited. Everything else gone. But we do not bring in big quantities of these either. And by the way, the other ring that we were showing you also under $1,000 there too. So for those of you who want to have an under $2,000 look, you've now got 2 pieces from the Levian range. And you can use those 6 easy payments, which we're providing for you as well. So beauty.
I'm blown away by that.
Yeah, I know. It's great, right? Because to get them home.
Amazing.
And the great thing, Jonah, is that people can have them at home and be wearing them and have not even paid them off. And we always say, where else can you do that? You go into another jewellery store and you say, can I have some Levian, but I want to take it, but I don't want to pay for it all right now? They're going to go, no, I don't think so. But here we let everyone do that.
Yeah. Just know. Especially for $166 or whatever. That ring is so low profile. It's so sizable. Treat yourself. Do not miss out on that.
Wonderful. 2 great pieces there that you've already seen stacked up against each other, which is gorgeous. Now we want to bring you the pendant because does it look familiar? Yes, it is the matching pendant to that beautiful ring that we just showed you. Now, if you want to, you've now got 3 pieces that all work beautifully together. Of course, anything in the show is going to match back. There's no issue about that. Look, diamonds love diamonds, and the more diamonds, the better. And you can wear these with your white diamonds. You can wear them with anything. But the fact that we have given this lovely sort of continuity through there is fabulous. 317186 is the item number. And don't forget, we can give you another little sneaky $20 off. If you've never shopped with us before, we'd love you to join us. Use Celebrate 20 as you go through the checkout for another $20 off. Don't forget your easy payments here are under $200 on this one as well. And let's talk as we move on. By the way, do send emails through. We'd love to see photos of the pieces that you've got. We'd love to hear about your experience with the Vian Chocolate Diamonds. We'd love you just to say hi to our gorgeous Jana. And welcome to TVSN. This is your 2nd or 3rd event now? 2nd or 3rd?
This is my event, my 2nd show in this event. So I'm so excited to be back with you because we got to work together last time as well. And just excited to be back here and share these beautiful pieces. You know, I hear from so many of our Levianistas out there how much you love and cherish, and this really is the only place that you can shop in all of Australia and New Zealand for these pieces. So it's such a great opportunity, or as I like to call it, a shopportunity for all of you. All of our pieces, and you'll notice as this little pendant, they're finished from front to back. You know, we have over 100,000 designs, but every design starts with a sketch.
Wow.
So this sketch. You've got a little pop of negative space just to give it personality. You know, our pieces are personality pieces. They become the staples in your jewelry wardrobe. And our 14-karat rose gold, we like to call it our strawberry gold, is also set to a standard, just like our diamonds. So you get the most lustrous, beautiful gold. And you do get the chain with this piece, which I love, Nikki. That's a whole additional piece of jewelry that you're getting along with your pendant.
And 14-karat gold is not our standard here either, Jana. We will normally offer 9-karat gold. Whenever we step into 14 or 18, we know that we're in a very special realm. We do 22 as well. But here you've got the 14-karat gold. So for ladies at home, that's an important differentiator in terms of quality, but also price, right?
Yeah, and Yeah, it really brings an added level of luxury to your jewelry. You'll notice the luster a lot, I think, when you get this home and compare it to some of your other pieces. I think you'll really notice the depth of color. And one thing I like to say, especially with the strawberry gold, if you've never tried strawberry gold or rose gold for that matter, this looks great on every complexion. No matter your hair color, your skin complexion, it really stands out. Paired back with the chocolate diamond, it is like the ultimate kiss. It is so striking. Notice the tips of black rhodium. Notice the diamond on the bail, the little bit of movement. This is a great layering piece that you can put on, leave on, and just wear it and enjoy it.
Yeah, I think it's the way that you've got that bail there is oversized with, look at the diamond that's set into the bail there as well. So solid 14 karat gold. As Jana has mentioned, you're really getting two pieces here because you're getting the chain that you can use with anything else that you wish to, but you're getting this ready to wear with the pendant. And by the way, may I add that everything is actually beautifully boxed by Vian. So if you're thinking of gifting, or if you're just like me and the packaging is just as important, then this is a really lovely little addition. So your pieces will come in the Vian box as well, which is absolutely fabulous. So let's talk a little bit about you though, Jana, because your experience with Vian, but also outside of Vian, is very extensive indeed.
Yeah, I mean, I started in the jewelry industry, as everyone does. I got a job up in Alaska selling jewelry, and I just fell in love with jewelry and gemstones. And I started working on cruise ships, and I traveled all over the world teaching people about jewelry and gemstones. I worked full-time for Home Shopping for the Jewelry Channel back in the States.
And I love that channel.
Yeah, I mean, jewelry and gemstones just became my life. You know, I started going to the CIA. I learned, and then I've done everything from mining from tanzanite and fluorite and diamonds to just going around the world and learning about jewelry and gemstones. And I've been fortunate enough to meet many people, and I met the Vian family probably about 15 years ago in the cruise industry. And I've always, I myself, like, the bracelet is my bracelet. They are my genuine Vian pieces before even starting to work with them, because of my love of what they create, of their story, of their family, their legacy, the fact that they give you a lifetime guarantee, the fact that they make every piece with you in mind, and they want every woman to be able to have these incredibly stunning diamonds. I just love their story and all that they do. Their design work is flawless. It's extraordinary workmanship in every piece. And so over the years, I've just worked with them on all different projects, and I adore them. You know, they are so grateful for each and every one of you that treats yourself to a fabulous piece, and they're so happy that you're a part of our Levianista family.
And I love the fact that everything is imbued with that 500 years of history, hand-cut, crafted and set, all backed by Vian certificates of authenticity, which is incredible as well. And, of course, keep in mind something that you said earlier, Jana, the top 5% of diamonds is what they use, those high-quality gemstones. You can set yourself apart here with something that is of such premium quality, and that's what makes the beginning of your Vian journey something so really exciting. And we know when we used to have Leonardo, I always say Leonardo. When we had Leonardo here, he would call everyone the Levianistas. And, you know, this is part of that idea of feeling like a goddess when you wear these pieces.
Yeah, you truly do. And if you notice, so on the earrings is the perfect place to notice. Notice the back of the earring is just as well crafted as the front. So hair up, hair down, you're going to look fabulous. These are what I like to call shoulder dusters. They're going to give you a nice, powerful presence. If you have a big event coming up, or if you are just a jeans and a t-shirt kind of girl, you'll be blown away about how absolutely extraordinary, how this can change the entirety of your outfit with one pair of earrings. This is the type of earrings you see on the red carpet. You know, when we talk Vian, they're trendsetters. They are. You see them all over the red carpet. They're truly trendsetters. These are the type of earring that changes everything about your jewelry wardrobe and that makes you fall in love with chocolate diamonds. You know, I love a great statement earring. I think it's something that you can dress up or dress down. It's all about what you make of it. And these are absolutely extraordinary.
And, you know, it's this thing when you really wanting to curate your jewellery collection, when you may, look, this may be the first piece that you ever buy, but I'm thinking more likely that you are a woman who is a connoisseur of jewellery. You love having unique individual pieces in your collection, and you love being able to attain things that can't be found anywhere else. That is a true measure of luxury and exclusivity.
And this is one, so a lot of our pieces have these little hidden messages. And this is part of our, inspired by the trend of passion, our modern romance collection. And it's called the Locks of Love. And we have the ring that's on your hand coming up that's also part of that collection.
Right.
And they're these intertwined locks. And these ones kind of graduate in size. So if you think about the journey that is life, how you grow throughout life, and the little locks of love kind of coming together. So there's a lot of little hidden symbolism. You'll also notice the details. Again, our strawberry gold is just absolutely extraordinary. Notice the scintillation coming off the nude diamonds, the pops of negative space, the blackened rhodium behind the chocolate diamonds. And Nikki, you know, we talk about chocolate diamonds, and so often I feel like we dismiss, because we talk about the rarity of other colored gemstones, from tanzanite to other gems, and they're getting rarer, We're still mining them, though. The massive mine, the majority of where the world's chocolate diamonds came from, 80% of what we had supplied, that mine is now closed.
Yeah. And that's
it is really your opportunity to treat yourself to those pieces that you love.
Really important differentiation. For those of you who love black diamonds, you're kind of taking it to the next level here, everybody. If you are somebody who really loves to have something that distinguishes you from everyone else, this does. If you want to have quality, if you want to have that assurance with La Vian, then this is the way to do it. Now, I love these earrings. They are over 4 centimetres in length, so you are right. They're a lovely long piece, but they're still very demure. They're still very sophisticated. Elegance personified. And I love what you said too. Sometimes you might think to yourself, you know, with black diamonds, you do still get a lot of luster there with the black diamonds. But when you move into the chocolate, you seem to get so much of that scintillation and sparkle, and you're still getting the fire and brilliance here.
Yeah, you get everything that you crave from a beautiful diamond. You get a uniqueness about it. There's something so soft and sumptuous about the strawberry gold as well. And again, you see the details. La Vian goes above and beyond to bring you the piece of jewelry that you truly deserve. Everything starts with that sketch. Everything is handcrafted, hand cut, hand set, hand painted with the black rhodium in the background. You know, and when you think about it, I know when you're thinking about, okay, do I really need these earrings? What about you share them with your daughter for her wedding? What about you wear these now as your office earrings, or you're going out, your feel-good earrings? There's nothing wrong with wearing and loving a piece of jewelry. You know, that's why you treat yourself. You deserve something beautiful that makes you feel good. And a pair of earrings like this is so flattering on, so elongating, so slimming. You're going to have the most unique pair of earrings that you'll turn to time and time again. And they will become that gift that goes to your daughter and your granddaughter, and that becomes your family's heirloom.
Yeah, 56 individual handset diamonds in there, everyone. A total of 47 points, just shy of that half a carat. An absolute masterpiece. 316691 is the item number on those. Now, you can shop ahead. I want to show you this because I know that this is really, really popular in the range. We always have people picking up on this one. It is stunning. 310713. Now, right now, we've taken an extraordinary $300 off. It's now at $2699. We've got the rose gold option, the white gold option, the yellow gold option, and we've got 6 months to pay it off. It includes the chain, and remember, everything is in 14 carat gold. And I love the fact that you now have something so different to the other round diamond pendants that you've seen, because you have the ombre, you have the chocolate diamonds, and you have the signature La Vian quality in every single piece. Fine jewellery personified right here. Now, these have been very popular in the first show. We are now limited on these. $200 saving here as well. Love these, love that central stone. And look at that. You have hit that magic half a carat zone there, 315033. 283.17 gets those home. So if you're tempted...
They're classic.
Yeah, they're absolute classic. Get them home and know you can try them on. You've got 30 days. If you change your mind, as long as you keep the jewellery tags intact, you can return them. We want you to love them or return them. Okay, we love that. Now, we're going to have a little heart stopper here because we are really stepping it up. So if you've been looking and going, they're gorgeous, but a little bit petite for my liking, this is the one for you, 316698. Now, there is only one available. Available in size P. You could downsize it if you wanted to put a little sleeve on the inside, but I don't know that you'd want to be tampering with it to go up too much. I'll ask Jana in a moment. 316698 is the item number. You have chocolate diamonds and nude diamonds galore, and they are all good sizes here as well. So you have in total 17, 18, 28 and another 5, 33 diamonds. Jana, take it away. This is absolutely mouth-watering. It is definitely taking us to the next level. Yes, sorry, darling.
It is. You notice like the band on the back, the finishing work on that, that's done for your comfort. No one sees that but you. Notice how the diamonds are set, how they really, really pop with the black and rhodium, the depth of color. Again, everything for a chocolate diamond. And I want you to envision this because to me, this is one of the most underappreciated jobs in the world. I want you to picture having 1,000 diamonds in front of you and being capable to match the 15 round nude diamonds that you need for in this ring. 15 out of thousands that have to match perfectly. It is a magician's eye. They are so incredibly talented about what they do. We match everything so meticulously, so you get the perfect overall presence. The amount of sparkle will blow you away. They are truly ignited with brilliance. The honey gold has this really buttery, fun, playful look, going back with that really deep depth color of chocolate.
Have a look at this. The design is glorious. That central area with the bezel setting around it, it's a cluster, but of course it creates the look of the larger stone. And then you have this incredible halo continuing on in that pear shape, in that teardrop shape. And then the combination of the chocolate and the nude together just creates this dynamo. I think when everyone sees this on, I'm actually going to put it onto the middle finger because it deserves that placement of a real statement look. It will team back with those stackers that we've got there for everyone to see as well. So maybe this is your first or this is your second. It's going to go with some beautiful earrings that we've got coming up as well. But this is a really wow moment because, Jana, it does travel a long way down the finger, nearly 1.5 centimetres in fact, so it is sizable.
Oh, it is. Like, this is a really powerful presence in this ring. And I love the fact that it's so low profile. You can find a finger to put it on. She is absolutely striking. So this is one over a carat, too. We're talking over a carat of the creme de la creme of diamonds, the absolute innovators when it comes to forward-thinking, beautiful, rich in color chocolate diamonds.
And that's the thing. There's a couple of things going on here, everyone. Design. Did you fall in love with the design?
Yes.
Did you look at it and just say, love, love, love? Firstly, there's that element. Then there's the fact that this is 14 karat yellow gold. 67.5% pure gold in this piece. Chocolate and nude diamonds, the top 5% in the world. 80% of the collection comes from the Argyle diamond mine in Australia, now closed. We are really looking at premium fine jewellery. The P is available there again for you, everyone. So if you're really thinking about how can I have something of extreme luxury and, of course, uniqueness in my collection, you can't walk past this.
But you know what? Get it home. Try it on for yourself. Try it on the finger that you want to wear it on. You'll have a little bit of flexibility, actually, with the sizing, I think. You should be able to go up or down maybe a size. So get it home, try it on, see it for yourself.
And now I've stacked the yellow gold stacker, the eternity, up against it. And you can see how beautifully that works. And I'm
thinking, will be in your family for generations.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, Jana, you know, if you've already got a rose gold and white diamond from a different collection in a stacker, it's going to sit under there too. So if you're not wanting to pick up on the stacker today, don't worry. This, of course, is still going to work beautifully because of that space that's been given to the design that sits up nice and proud there. 316698, stunning. There's no other word for that. 66650 gets it home. Remember, you're just choosing to get it home today to have a little look at it And if for any reason it doesn't absolutely knock your socks off, with that in-home trial, you can return it, which we love. And here, of course, if you want to totally spoil yourself, maybe earrings are more your thing. Maybe you love that ring, but you're like, I'm not looking for another ring right now. Maybe you're looking to spoil yourself because your birthday's in April. Maybe you're thinking Mother's Day is coming up and it's my turn to have something gorgeous. Or maybe it's just the why not? Why not have something beautiful? The earrings or the ring are extraordinary. 316688 is the item number. Now, we are once again that premium weight of diamonds at 88 points in total. What? 14 karat gold, 583.17 gets these home. It's the continuation of the story, and these really do give you, you know, an appreciation for the history of fine jewellery right here.
I mean, you have so many details. You know, of course, they say the pear shape is the most emotional shape. You know, it's that teardrop shape. This is a stunning presence. You have the diamonds cascading down the little bar right there. You have an upgraded butterfly back. So if you have a little bit of a tear in your ear, this allows the earring to sit flush in your ear. You have a fully finished back gallery, so the earring looks fantastic all 360 degrees around. And then you again have the attention to detail with the rhodium plating, with the halo, so much brilliance, so much beauty. And you know, again, I go back to when you treat yourself to a great pair of earrings, diamond earrings are the most classic. They are the most iconic style. Treat yourself, wear them and enjoy them. Don't limit yourself. These can be your gym earrings if you choose them to be. They can be your going out with the girls earrings. They can be your, you know, working from home earrings. You treat yourself, you enjoy them, you wear them, you style them with everything that you love.
And that's the difference when you go to chocolates versus white diamonds. I love the fact that they're not, in some ways, they're not as blingy as you would see if they were all white diamonds. So they're really beautiful to wear all day long. I particularly love them at this time of the year because you get the warmth in these as well. So look how glorious these look in the ear. The drop is magnificent. And you mentioned about our earlobes and whether they're slightly fatigued. You've got that larger butterfly at the back, but also this bar is really beautiful for a little bit of concealment if you're someone who does have the longer earlobe as well.
Yeah. I mean, everything about these is absolutely striking on you, Nikki. They look fantastic. You know, this is something that's going to get noticed. It's classic style at its finest, so it's not something that's going to go in and out of style. You know, one thing we didn't talk about is the majority of color diamonds out there need a little bit of help to bring the colors out of them. Chocolate diamonds and nude diamonds, these are all natural diamonds. They don't need a thing. This is a gift from Mother Nature. This is something that comes out of the ground just as is. But keep in mind, again, you know, we got around 80% of our chocolate diamond supply from those Argyle mines that are now shut down. Only 5% of what Argyle produced set to our standards, so that deeper, darker color, SI1 or higher in clarity, and then we cut them to our standard, so you get this radiant brilliance. Everything is so well crafted. Everything started with a sketch to design you the most meticulously crafted piece of jewelry that you could envision. And that way we know we're giving you a lifetime guarantee, and we know you'll have this in your family for generations.
Yeah, and you will always know it's a Levian. Buying Levian is the same as buying from the big luxury jewellery houses in the world that most of us, you know, only dream about going into, because of the fact that it has that history. The fact that you're getting it from shopping television is irrelevant. It doesn't change the pedigree of what it is that you're seeing here and what you're purchasing here. You've got all of that provenance because of the fact that you know that 80% of the stones are coming from the Argyle diamond mine. You know what's happened to pink diamonds as well. And then, of course, the elevation of the craftsmanship and the fact that Levian, well, they know exactly what they're doing in creating these designs that are going to be absolutely timeless for you. You get that fire, that brilliance, and you get the light play. And, of course, you've got the articulation. Jana, I just love the way that these dance. And they're beautiful at the back, as you've been at pains to point out to us. The craftsmanship is really, you know, it goes hand in hand with the quality of the gems.
100%, and that's what we strive to do with every single piece. You know, again, all those pieces are going to start at the very beginning, go through the whole process. There's a design process, there's a sketching out of the piece, there's a bringing it to life, kind of making sure that it fits that comfort level that you want, but also the sheer elegance, the beauty, everything you want from a great piece of jewelry. The uniqueness. You'll notice that Levian pieces are not like every other piece out there. There's attention to detail. There's beautiful uniqueness about each and every piece. A piece like this, again, becomes your cherry on top of your jewelry wardrobe. I love a great pair of statement earrings. I can't say enough about them. You know, if you're more of a classic person, go back and look at those studs. You know, if you're shopping with us on the website, you guys are our sole exclusive retailers in Australia and in New Zealand, so there's no better place to be shopping.
I love all of the history here. I'm just reading through some of the notes that we have in regards to, you know, the term chocolate diamond. So just re-emphasising for you that Levian have obtained a registered trademark with chocolate diamonds. And that is how you know that if you're... Oh, someone's already spotted this one too. If you are buying Levian chocolate diamonds, they are the only people in the world that can say they have chocolate diamonds. It's a really important distinction here. Now let's look at this because it is a white gold ring. We only have a few options in white gold. We do have the white gold stacker ring as well if you're loving the idea of white gold in a ring. But this one is so different. You mentioned the fact that it's the interlocking, something like that. 583.17 gets it home. So back to those longer earrings that we saw them in yellow gold, but now we're seeing this, continuation of the design in the white gold. By the way, lots and lots of you have got pieces in carts. Well done. Any questions? If you want to see anything again, email us, producer@tvsn.com.au. And don't time out and miss out on that in-home trial. You do have 30 days, so you can see them with your own eyes, which we love. Sorry, Jana, let's go ahead and talk about this one.
No, you're absolutely right. It is important because, you know, you don't see us every week or even every few weeks because of the fact that every piece is handcrafted. You know, it is hard for us to be able to create a piece like this where you have to match up all these colored diamonds. Everything is hand cut, hand set. So it takes us longer, and we don't bring as many pieces to the table if someone can mass produce something because we simply cannot. You know, every piece is created by hand. This is one of those links of love pieces. You can see the little intertwining links kind of symbolizing maybe you, your family, your loved ones, the extension of that all coming together.
This is so symbolic. It's the same reason why everybody loves the circle pendants, which we have for you as well, and the ombre effect. It's about taking that idea of eternal love, of connection, of the fact that, you know, family is entwined forever. Maybe it's about your partnership. Maybe it's about the link you have with your children. It's something that we find it very difficult to replicate. So when we do grab a hold of it, when we do find it, we want to memorialize it almost, and that's what we're seeing with these beautiful pieces. I mean, we already had this stunning ring that's on my finger right now. Now we're stepping it up again because we are at over that 1 carat mark, 1.07 carats in total. You have 30, I can't even count, 48, 50, I think there's about 58 individual diamonds in this piece, but it's beautifully done. And again, with Levian, we keep seeing a reinvention of jewellery in a whole different way.
I mean, if you look at this piece and the way that it hugs your finger, Nikki, this is super low profile. You could wear this on any finger. It becomes your statement piece. This is definitely a personality piece, but this trend is so hot, so on fire. You see this and you can see how scintillating the diamonds are, but also how lustrous that vanilla gold is. And Nikki, tell me about the comfort of it, because that's one of the things that I think we often don't cover, but it's so important because if you're wearing something, you want to be able to wear it all the time.
Yeah, and this is one that you could put on and forget you're even wearing all day long because it doesn't have the height, so it's not going to catch on anything. It's got that beautiful low profile, as you said, and have a look at it. I mean, it is absolutely dazzling and gobsmackingly beautiful and so different to anything that you would have seen before.
And just the design work, how kind of the little edges of the circle taper off a bit, you know, in those little links, the sheer substance that you have in the gold, the comfort effect, the rounding in the band. Again, the attention to detail on how the diamonds are set. You see a true fire and brilliance radiating off of them. And these are a mixture of our chocolate and our nude diamonds. Again, that quality that you've become accustomed to. If you are a Levianista and you're a collector of Levian, this is a fantastic piece to add to your collection. If you're brand new, you might want to start with the stacker band or classic studs. You might want to fall in love. But if you love a fabulously unique piece, if you love a standout piece, this is her.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's got it.
You're right. And this one will look amazing on any finger you choose to have it on. We do have the stackers there as well, which is what Jana is referring to. And I've stacked them up against another one of our beautiful pieces. So this is one of those opportunities. You know, you think about the links, the fashion that we've seen, the high-end luxury and the big brands around the world. We know that the floral design is so huge, but the idea of creating these links in rings is incredibly on trend right now, but timeless as well.
Absolutely. You know, it's just unique. I feel like sometimes we love to just jazz up our wardrobe. You know, possibly one of the oldest styles in the world is kind of this link in a gold bracelet. You know, you've seen that for I don't even know how long. It's been forever. But to see it something kind of modernized, and that's what Levian's all about. That's what the Levian family is all about. They want to bring jewelry and beautiful natural chocolate diamonds to every household out there. They want to make a piece for everyone. So for every taste, style, budget, we want to make sure that there's something there. And in this show in particular, we have an amazing variety for you guys to shop on.
And by the way, everyone, you know, we're talking about, you know, chocolate diamonds. When Levian started popularising the chocolate diamonds, and they were trying to take advantage of the fact that the chocolate diamonds had not yet reached their peak in terms of popularity. And then what they did was they went, let's grab onto this. And of course, they started something. And the price has, I think it's more than tripled now, Jana. And as we've said, we've seen what's happened with our pink diamonds that are coming, that were originally from the Argyle diamond mine. But this is why you're still kind of getting in, believe it or not, before things have really escalated.
Well, you know, the Argyle mines provided 90% of pinks and red diamonds for the world. 90% of natural pinks and reds.
Amazing.
80% of our chocolate and other people's, you know, more richer kind of like cappuccino type colors. And then you had 20% of the world's overall diamonds. That's a big impact. And we really haven't felt that impact quite yet because we're just starting to move through all of the different sizes, the matching of colors, all of this kind of thing. It's going to have a massive impact on the diamond industry when they start to feel the Argyle mines closing, and not just on chocolate diamonds, on all of the diamond industry.
Yeah, and that's something that's really, and of course with the, you know, conflict in the world at the moment, not that we need to talk about that, but it does have a direct effect on what is happening in the diamond market right now. And it is something that's important to understand when you are looking at diamonds. All of those things are going to have a flow-on effect into the price that we're paying for diamonds going forward. So if you love something now, particularly when we see a price reduction, make sure you jump on board with it. But these at under $2,000 for 42 points, absolutely striking. We've got the rose gold option, which is your strawberry gold. We've got the vanilla gold option there as well, and we've got the honey gold, all there as options right now. But this is brand new for us, as was the matching necklace. Am I still wearing that one? No, I'm not wearing it at the moment. We previewed it for you. We'll give you the details. What colour shall I put in, do we think? We're going to do the yellow.
Oh, I don't know. This is hard. These are so fun.
And the
movement in these are so flattering.
Do you love having them turned towards the face? Shall I do them towards the face?
I personally like them going away, but I think everybody has their own individual style. Like, I kind of like it being swooped, but I also like super 70s style hair where I like my hair to swoop away from my face, so that could just be a personal opinion.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to try that though, because I instinctively want to put them to the face, but you can do either, so let's see what it's like with them swishing away from the face. The wonderful thing is they are chocolate diamonds, but even with chocolate-coloured hair like me, they still stand out, which is absolutely wonderful. Oh yes, I do like that. I like them swooping away.
You can switch them up and wear them however you see fit. That's kind of nice. You have the added versatility.
Now, you can really look at these and see a little bit of maybe, I kind of saw the top of a wave, almost like the Opera House coming up, but maybe you're seeing falling stars here. You know, it's all about how you perceive things when you look at it. But the shape is really beautifully done, and it has that natural movement to it. Lots of diamonds in here again, because of course you're getting up to 42 points, and quite sizable, because the largest of them, which is sitting right here at the outer edge, are 2.19 millimetres each. And of course that lovely weight of the nude diamonds there as well, Jana.
And you know what I love about these, Nikki, is look at that gold. It's almost like a wrapping ribbon. So how the gold is at the top, they're almost like this wrapping ribbon. And like you said, it's almost like a little waterfall effect. I always think that the overall setting, and especially where the prongs fall on the rounded chocolate diamonds, I think you get a shooting star effect. Yes. I think there's something very celestial about these, where you have this beautiful kind of like shooting star, or like you said, maybe it's like a wave, however you envision it. But I also think there's this beautiful workmanship in the gold where it almost looks ribbon-like.
You know what?
These have an upgraded back as well, so it will sit flush in your ear, and the sheer movement is so flattering, framing the face.
And by the way, it's under $4,000 if you would like both. If you weren't tuned in at the beginning of the hour, we do have the matching pendant, and it is also available in the 3 gold tones. So, oh, sorry, the pendant's only available in the yellow gold. Oh, excuse me. Well, lucky I'm wearing the yellow gold earrings. If you want the 3 colours of gold, you go for the ombre circle pendant. There, I get my facts straight. But I love the fact that these do have the movement. I love seeing them turned away from the face. And this is something for those of you who really, maybe you do look up at the sky. The other night I went out, we've had the most incredible weather on the East Coast, or certainly in New South Wales, Jana, and the skies are so clear at night. And looking up and seeing the stars, I love that you've equated that back to that, because we all still are stargazers no matter what age we're at.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, we all want to wish upon a shooting star. So, you know, it's a very beautifully constructed piece. It's a really fun piece. And all of our pieces are meant to mix and match. So I love that you mentioned the ombre pendant, because I feel like even these earrings would be a fantastic match with the ombre pendant. You can really have fun with the pieces.
Oh, there's the ombre pendant at the bottom of the screen, $2,699. That's got a $300 reduction there for you. You can shop ahead, and you can shop anytime, of course, on our website, tvsn.com.au. That pendant is stunning. In fact, we've got that pendant on set, and everyone will be able to see that it's a really beautiful, sizable circle. So you can get them at all sorts of sizes, but the generosity of that diamond circle is beautiful, and the fact that it slides so perfectly over the included 14-karat gold chain is stunning, and that is always popular. It looks incredible, and the fact that you are now taking your diamond set circle pendant to a whole new place with chocolate and nude diamonds is extraordinary. Details at the bottom of the screen for that one. But we're now going to look at the matching pendant, which, as we said, is in gold. And you will note that we've gone from 3 little sections of shooting stars to 4 here, under $2,000. In fact, let's just talk easy payments, because today you are only needing to make the first easy payment plus delivery to get these home to have a look at them. It is your exclusive in-home experience, and we now are looking at one of the largest, if not the largest, chocolate diamond of the hour. We've got a 10-pointer at 3.19 millimetres as the largest stone here. We do have 4 chocolate diamonds per piece, of course, and then, of course, you've got all the rest that are done in the nude. I love the fact you're getting the 14-karat gold chain included here as well, and that it's a perfect bail arrangement. It's hidden.
Yeah, it is. It really is ignited the whole pendant coming together. You do, again, have those little loops. If you flip it around, too, it's silky smooth on the back. So I always think about this. When you're wearing a pendant, you never want it to snag a nice sweater or a silky top. Everything is finished so that nothing will snag your top. Everything is finished so that it's just as silky smooth on the back as you want it to be. Those larger chocolate diamonds that we're talking about, how hard they are to replace, how hard they are to match at this point, this is this size. You know, finding the larger stones is going to get more and more painstaking for Levian. And we are just so happy to still be able to offer you these pieces in such a unique design that you know it's going to end up being your go-to signature piece.
Look at the size of that, and look at the shape. I love the fact that it has that beautiful convex design, big opening through the bail there, so you would be able to change it out for something else if you had something that you are truly in love with. Beautifully finished on the back there as well. Perfect curvature of the top of the bail. Only 2 of those remaining. It's a 46 centimetre that you've got in there as well. So absolutely wonderful. 46 centimetre chain, that is 317184. 333.17 getting that home. All right, now our last ring for the hour is this one. Also brand new. We've had lots of brand new for you in this hour. 317189 is the item number. P and R are the sizes. Your easy payments, $416.50 gets this home. 317189. I love the checkerboard design here, almost chessboard detail. And then, we're seeing the back of it, extraordinary as well. But a lovely combination of our 23 nudes and 17 chocolates in there. But we've also got some blacks.
Yeah. So you've got our blackberry diamonds to really set everything off. And if you look at this, it's a really fun mosaic style. It's a really fun ombre effect. This is definitely a ring that you could stack with a classic white diamond. You could stack with other chocolate diamonds. You could mix and match. You could even frame this on our other little stackers. Give yourself a totally different look. Whether you love a thumb ring, an index finger ring, a great band ring will serve you time and time again. This is a piece that you're going to go to time and time again. It is in our incredible strawberry gold, which really sets off the overall color combination of these diamonds.
I think this is magnificent and so unique, so unusual. Black, white and chocolate diamonds, or black nude and chocolate diamonds, all combining together here to create such a stunning look. Again, it will work back with any of your other pieces as a stacker, but just on its own, this one is absolutely magical. Have a look from a distance. You can see how you get that perfect combination of the 3. You can see the sparkle, the fire, the brilliance that you're getting, but you can also see that it's the comfort and the roundness of the shape in, you know, that finger-to-finger coverage with your diamonds.
Yeah. It's such a fun piece. It's such a unique piece. Like you said, you know, I think every piece of Le Vian is its own little work of art, but this one truly showcases that with adding in, too, think about your most classic colors that you could possibly put on, Nikki. Like, think about it.
Black
it's
and
that
white.
Deep, dark chocolate color. It's the black color. It's the nude color. Like, these are versatile colors that are going to go with everything in your jewelry wardrobe, everything in your clothing wardrobe, the most flattering colors you can possibly put on. And
in terms of your quantity here, you are looking at over a half a carat of diamonds. So we must make note of that. Extraordinary value, if you're asking me. 62 points, because you've got the 15 natural black diamonds, the 17 chocolate diamonds, and the 23 nude diamonds all combined to create this design. Now, we do bring you the other stacker, which you've seen, but this is the next step up for stacker, because now you're going for something that is beyond stacking. This is a standalone piece. It will look incredible if you wanted to put it back with one of the other solitaire designs that you might already have, or the one that we showed you at the top of the hour. But of course, as a standalone look on any finger or back with other rose gold pieces, it's going to look beautiful.
Yeah. It's such a fun piece. It's such a personality piece. You know, and again, this is where we bring you all kinds of different and unique designs. But to be able to come up with that and to be able to have the eye to match those diamonds, it's a labor of love. It takes time. We can't, like, replenish these in every single size overnight, because it takes so much time to be able to hand create these pieces, to hand cut the diamonds, to hand set the diamonds, to create an overall masterpiece that you know that you're going to be able to wear and enjoy and pass on.
All right, we've got a couple of minutes left, so I just wanted to quickly revisit these. We showed them in preview, but here they are again. $200 saving, $2,799. One pair only remaining, $466.50 is the item number on that. And I also wanted you to remember about the other ombre which we had, which is that beautiful necklace. We won't have time to put it on, but just so you know, this is the perfect match. So if you want to have yellow gold and yellow gold, we do have the yellow gold pendant. You can see the size of that, really generous as well. But back to the earrings, just the details for those as we finish off the hour. Gorgeous shape and the wonderful size. And these are substantial in width as well, Jana, because they're coming in at 4.5 millimetres wide.
These are definitely a statement piece. I mean, you've got the diamonds cascading in there, the ombre effect, which again shows that little extra labor of love. The little black and rhodium really just around the deeper, darker chocolates. This is a nice hinged, almost huggy style with a fully finished back. It's a fantastic presence. It's part of our chocolate balayage collection, which is also the ombre pendant that you were showing. Those two pieces, they are meant to kind of pay homage to that little brush stroke that's kind of a gentle gradient. Yes. And it's really a difficult thing to do with diamonds, but they show up and they show fantastically.
Gorgeous. I love the way they've created a little bit of an ombre happening here too with the lighter coloured stones graduating in. 316691 was the item number on those earrings. We did have lots of great pieces. If you missed the beginning of the hour, check us out at tvsn.com.au and go to the TV guide. You'll be able to see everything. Or, of course, type Levian into the search bar. Lots in carts. Well done, those of you that are purchasing your fabulous Levian pieces. And, Jana, thank you so much. I believe you're back again this evening. Is that right?
Yes. Yes. Back again this evening, early morning my time, but yes, I'll see you guys a little bit later on today. And thank you for having me, Nikki, and thank you for having me into your home.
Oh, it's been absolutely wonderful to have you with us. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you again tonight, and we look forward to seeing what Devani has for us. Devani?
We've got the wonderful Nordic coming up after the break, and our guest Emma is in a very fabulous location. Stay tuned.
Log on.
Click on.
Switch on. It's me, darling. Start the clock, ladies. It's time to get all dolled up. Get ready in 10 minutes or less, no matter the distractions, no matter the occasion. Doll 10 has just what you need. It's me, darling.
Hi, I'm James Seymour.
Incredible value with incredible products.
Log on.
Click on.
Switch on. What are you waiting for? Start shopping today.
Because this seems like a lot of fun.
What an impressive look for everyday wearable jewellery from Carol Brodie. Of course, it is our today's special offer with that $70 saving, ladies. You've got 317650, and look at the colour combinations. Nothing more stunning than your beautiful citrine. We absolutely have amethyst and garnet currently. We are looking at a lot of limited sizes, girls, already today. So this is the Carol Brodie 2.7 multi-gemstone oval halo ring in sterling silver, $199, $66.34. Tell us a bit more, darling girl. We'll start with that citrine.
Thank you. You've got the most beautiful sunny citrine with gorgeous garnet around it. We're going to have the deepest, most beautiful, bold Merlot almondine garnet surrounded by sunny citrine. And something I've never done in my entire life is lavender amethyst with violet iolite. It is literally Elizabeth Taylor's eyes. Girls, I think you're going to love this ring. It's called Victorian Romance. When you look at the center oval gemstone, it is what we call rose cut. That means it's faceted in a way that this literally looks like a Victorian rosebud. And it will float on your finger because the way that it's set, it is set in a basket of round gemstones. And on each end, the top and the bottom, you've got some very cool square cut, which gives this a little bit of empowerment and strength. The ring itself looks good on every single hand, as you can see. It is completely finger flattering. This is 100% exclusive to TVSN. No other woman in the world will get to own it. Your gemstones are 100% natural. That what you're going to feel on your hand is platinum, pure platinum, plated over sterling silver. And then to give this that true estate vintage look, I've used gunmetal rhodium, the most expensive precious metal in the world, on the tips of the prongs, so that this ring becomes the most timeless heirloom, yet it is completely modern, wearable, and looks gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. And by the way, the iolite and the amethyst is a world exclusive also, never seen anywhere else in the world. So if you're looking to buy that today, be quick. The garnet is on its way out. 317650 is your item number. 2.7 carats of your multi-gemstone oval halo ring in sterling silver, $199. It's stunning, and you can get it home today.